Hello, everyone, and welcome to Match Bell Podcast, the place where we talk all things wrestling past and present. Today, we are going to be doing our predictions for Survivor Series 2020. If you agree or disagree with us, make sure you leave a comment down in the comments below. Joining me today, we have Alex,
Hello.
we have Stephen,
Hello.
we have Richard.
I'm back!
He's back, and you have your host, which is me today. My name is Liam. So, kicking things off before we start, actually, we should probably say who is the current reigning defending champion? Oh, it's Stephen.
It's me,
Oh.
boy.
How's your reign? How's your reign been, Steve?
It's been Roman.
It's been a
Have you retained yet, or are you just...
No, we've not had one since then. It's been feels like it's been
This
forever.
is his first defense, isn't it?
Have any
Yeah,
of us
it's
retained?
defense.
I didn't
no.
retain, and then
No,
Liam
no,
was champion, and he
I was
didn't.
champion. I retained once.
Did you?
What?
Yeah,
Oh, damn. Oh,
I had
look at
two
him.
pay-per-views where I was champion. But
Big boy
anyway,
up there. Big boy
coming-
up there.
coming back for it.
It'd be funny if he wasn't there.
So let's get things kicked off.
Oh wait, just to make
Uh,
Alex feel bad, can I edit on all the pay-per-views that we've all won, apart from Alex?
Yeah, put it all in. Richard, put this,
No.
put there. Richard, if you're
Alex.
listening.
Alex is like, I definitely won an NXT.
No proof. No proof.
Oh, that's what happens when the video gets corrupted because I'm not on it.
I know.
Uh, You need my dashing good looks for it to work. Right. Anyway, moving on. We'll start off with the men's Survivor Series elimination match. So, for the Raw team, we have got AJ versus AJ, Keith Lee, Sheamus, Braun Strowman, and Riddle versus Kevin Owens, Jey Uso, King Corbin, Seth Rollins, and everyone's favorite man, Otis. So, the backstory behind this is basically the Raw team can't get along. So let's see if they are going to be able to get along and
What?
take out.
A Survivor
SmackDown
Series team that can't get along? This
Oh my
story
God.
has not been done.
I'm really prepared because I've got my whiteboard
Ooh, whiteboard boy.
behind me.
Oh,
Are we
I've
doing
got to do
this?
it
and
back
just
down,
writing down
backwards, and
which brand we think will win?
So
No,
I'm thinking
well,
we'll write down. Shush you! I'm host.
No.
Butting in. I was thinking we can have a point for getting the right brand, and then a point for if you get the sole survivor or survivors.
Ooh, can we have a point for whoever's the Dean Ambrose of the match?
Ooh, yeah, we can have a point for who's eliminated first then. Let's do that instead of being sole survivor. Who gets eliminated first?
Yeah, because there might not be a sole survivor.
Yeah, there might be sole survivors and then it gets a bit messy.
But
So-
I'm still gonna predict that for extra points.
You're not going to get any though because Richard does the points.
Yeah, and he usually gives me extra points if I do stuff like that.
I do, otherwise... it'll just
Otherwise he
go on at me.
complains. He
I'll cry.
moans.
Right, just
I will
let me
cry.
double check what we're doing. We're doing brand,
We're doing the brand and we're doing first eliminated.
and then
Uh,
and Survivor.
You can do survivor if you really want to.
Who would be the first eliminated here?
Yeah. Do you want me to read the names out again?
I've got them in front of me, but
Oh, you've got them
yeah,
in front of you.
do it for Alex. Alex
All right,
wants it.
we've got
Do it for the
AJ
viewers.
Styles, Keith Lee, Sheamus, Braun Strowman, and Matt Riddle versus Kevin Owens, Jey Uso, Baron Corbin, Seth Rollins, and Otis.
I'm making full use of all my colours.
It's quite tricky actually to choose who's going to be the first eliminated.
It is on this one, yeah. I've already drawn a picture, and now I'm regretting who I've chose. So I'm gonna go back. I'm not gonna go back on it, and I'm just gonna change because I think the last person eliminated from the other team is probably going to be the first eliminated. But it doesn't matter.
Right.
Lovely picture.
Are we ready?
I'm always ready for this. This is my favorite moment of the month.
Okay.
I'm
Richard.
not confident with it.
How are you feeling, Richard?
Uh,
You ready?
I'm just double checking my writings backwards. Right, okay, I'm ready.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Ooh. Okay. Right. We'll save you to the end, Steve, so you can tell us what
Okay.
you've drawn. Alex, let's start with you.
Yeah, I think Raw's gonna win it.
Yep.
I think Corbin's gonna get eliminated first.
Good shout.
Do you know what? You might be right.
I'm regretting my life
You
choices.
might be right. Who do you think?
Um,
Who do you think could be sole survivor or survivors?
I think Keith Lee's going to last till the end because he needs his big showing. And
Yeah.
they've let him down a little bit on Raw recently.
Yeah, they have.
And I think AJ will survive just because he's going to have his big meaty bodyguard with him, innit? So
Yeah. What's he called? Joshua Summit. Big
I thought
Josh.
it was Shaquille O'Neal when I first saw him.
Big Shaq.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's called like Joshua or Joseph or something. He's got like a biblical name.
Right. I just see
Joshua
his
Tree.
reaction to me saying that. I don't mean it like that.
Okay.
I just mean he looked like
He's
without
tall.
paying attention to it. He was just tall, and he looked like Shaquille O'Neal.
I mean, Shaquille O'Neal's been wanting to do WWE for years, hasn't he? So
Yeah, because last time I saw Shaq, he was in WWE.
yeah, he was. He was.
He's meant to be going to AEW now, isn't
Is there? Oh my
he?
god.
Yeah,
can you
Cody
imagine?
name dropped him.
Can you imagine? Richard,
Hi.
what do you think for this match? Go on. Tell us your reasons.
SmackDown to win
Oh.
because Raw on paper just look like they should do it, which means the opposite should happen, and SmackDown should win. And I was torn between Matt Riddle because his character's a bit dopey,
Yeah.
and his nickname's also dopey, I think, for this match because they were
Riddle.
giving code names. And I was torn between Matt Riddle and AJ Styles because I thought AJ Styles has been like, I am the captain, and it'd make more sense for him to just go out straight away for the storyline value.
Yeah,
I've
that
gone-
does make sense.
For Matt Riddle to be eliminated first,
Okay.
and I reckon Seth Rollins is gonna do it for SmackDown.
He's going to survive.
Yeah.
God. I think. Are you sure you've not just chosen SmackDown to win because you're secretly in love with Otis?
Is Otis in the match? I didn't realise.
You read that out.
Okay. I'll go next then. So we'll save Steve's picture because it's probably going to take explaining.
It's not going
So-
to take much.
I'm thinking Team Raw is going to win this, just because they seem to be setting up some kind of storyline where it's like they can't get along, but they're going to sort of pull together and be a cohesive unit to overcome the odds against SmackDown. That's what I'm sort of envisioning. I think Braun's going to be eliminated first because it's Braun. You always get rid of the big man first, generally. He's going to get the Dean Ambrose treatment. And then I think probably Keith and AJ will be the sole survivors. Because Keith needs that sort of push, doesn't he? And then, like Alex said, AJ's got the big guy behind him, pulling some strings, doing some bodyguard work. So we'll see. Right, go on, Steve.
It
Let's
doesn't
see.
take much explaining.
Okay,
Team Raw,
let me get comfy.
Keith Lee and Braun survive, though he looks more like Eric Rowan. Otis eliminated last. Riddle the first eliminated. See, really not much explanation at all.
Right.
You
Will you just do me a favor? Will you take a picture of that now? And because you're a little bit pixelated, and I'll stick it up on the screen.
This is what we've come to, everyone.
Cool.
So
thank you.
professional. Right. Amazing. I like how Otis
Wow.
is just a sort
I
of
don't-
I still
semicircle.
can't see it clearly, you know.
I don't
No.
know how to. I can't see yous though. I don't know how to draw side on people.
Why is Keith Lee not wearing a leather skirt?
Look here.
You've done him a disservice.
It's there. It's orange with black in the middle.
Oh right, it's just
And
too.
then-
It looks like he's wearing a thong. Oh, okay.
Wow.
Right. Well, there you go. Right. Next match.
Oh, I have to
We
rub
keep
that out now, don't I?
Go-
Wait,
Going,
can we go for
moving
granular
on.
points? I
Can we
reckon.
go for granular points?
Yeah,
Go on.
Braun Strowman is going to get hit with every finisher from Team SmackDown to be eliminated.
Yeah, I agree.
I
Oh,
think
maybe I shouldn't have said he was coming out first. Then he's probably going to be like the middly limb. Damn it. Oh well. Anyway,
the middly limb.
the middly limb.
Middly limb.
Shush. You're putting me off. Right. Next match is the Women's Survivor Series match. So this is for Team Raw. we have got Nia Jax, Shayna Baszler, Lana, Lacey Evans, and Peyton Royce. And for Team SmackDown, we have got Bianca Belair, Ruby Riott, Liv Morgan, Bailey, and Natalia. So a little bit of backstory for this is that there isn't really much backstory because everyone just has to compete to see who gets to go in the match. But Lana has been experiencing some problems with tables over like the last 8 weeks. So I think Nia's put her through like 8 tables. So basically, it's can they work together? So the big question again with Raw: are they going to fall into descent like the SmackDown team did in 2019, or are they going to be able to hold it?
Tell you what, if we all don't put the first eliminated as the same, then there's something going wrong.
I actually don't think that.
No, I don't think it. I think I know who you're thinking, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Well, you're losing out on points.
Oh, this is taking forever
Because
to
in
draw.
this match, there are only 9 wrestlers.
9 wrestlers and Liv Morgan.
Oh, this isn't. I'm not drawing this very quick at all.
No, 9 wrestlers and Lana. I know what you mean.
Someone do some.
Can't pick on Liv Morgan, she's a YouTuber. So.
She's a YouTube. Sorry, Liv, if you're watching. I'm only joking. I couldn't do what you can do.
So
I can barely move.
Peyton Royce is a YouTuber as well, isn't she?
Yeah, but he wasn't picking on Peyton Royce.
As long as they don't find out where I live and come and trap me in a submission that I can't break out of. Fine.
Having a hard time picking my Soul Survivor.
I honestly feel like this match, if they don't do it the way I'm expecting them to do it, I'm going to be really disappointed.
I've give up and I've drew a stick person for the second person.
Well, yeah, okay, that's fine.
I'm not have enough time in the day, you know, to draw detailed drawings.
You need more boards, that's what it is.
Yeah, you do. You need more boards. You need like a Seto Kaiba setup where you've just got like 15 boards in front of you.
See, this is it. Like, he's just getting lazy now because you get Richard to do everything for you in the videos these days.
Richard,
Richard, put up a graphics for me and do my predictions for me.
Richard, if you're listening.
Yeah, Richard, if you're listening, put a nice drawing here that I drew at a different time.
Oh God! Come on, Steve. We're waiting.
I'm
for
ready.
you.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were waiting for me. I'm ready.
Right, are we ready? Let's go. 3, 2, 1, show. Okay.
Sure.
Ooh.
Oh, my A's are backwards.
Ooh.
Most of the time took me drawing Bianca's hair.
I'm not surprised. Right.
Just for anyone watching for the first time, I have to write everything backwards because my camera's not inverted on my screen.
No, you just can't spell. It's fine.
I've spelt it right. I've just not put my A's the right way.
You never went to primary school, so you didn't learn like phonics.
Basically.
Right, Steve.
Me.
Yeah, you. Go on.
Bianca's last alive because she's got really long hair and she needs to start getting a push. So I've gone Raw again. 2 Raws at this moment.
Okay.
Shayna's the last surviving. She beats Shayna. Nia gets eliminated first.
Can I just cut in?
When Lana puts Nia through her table. Now you can cut it.
You know what's really funny? Bianca's on SmackDown.
Oh, really? It's because she was wearing red. One sec.
Oh. no
Alex,
points for
don't
you.
say anything, Alex.
SmackDown wins.
No, it's too late.
No,
No,
SmackDown.
you've made your prediction.
Bianca SmackDown. I don't know what's going on in wrestling.
is-
I don't
this
know
is
what's
like-
going on.
Read it out.
This is like the I Quit match all over again.
So they set up a table to put Lana through, and then Lana ends up kicking Nia through the table, and that leads to her elimination.
I'm glad that you cleared that up.
Lacey!
I'm glad you cleared it up that Lana was going to kick Nia through the table because there's absolutely no way that Lana is lifting Nia Jax.
Yeah, like off the apron or something.
Yeah.
She, like,
Okay.
kicks her and then she falls.
Right, that makes more sense than watching Lana Samoan drop Nia Jax through a table.
That'd be
'cause
pretty
that's what
sick
I
to
was
watch, that.
imagining.
I think there was a
That'd be
finish
quick.
of Wade Barrett versus John Cena that ended like that. Like John Cena fell backwards
Yeah.
through a table.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll do the Big Show loss
Wait,
against
he
like
stepped
Cody
through the
Rhodes or
table.
whatever it was, where he just steps through the table and loses. But anyway,
Oh,
right, Alex.
I'm gonna start
Yes.
drawing
Same
the
from you
next
next.
match.
yeah, I went for SmackDown winning.
Yeah.
Lana getting eliminated first because it's Lana.
You're hating on Lana, man. Come on.
Hey, she's a man.
They're setting something up here. I can tell. I know it.
I know, but like, not every female that's on screen needs to be a wrestler. Like, I don't get it.
No, they don't.
I
agree with that.
There's a lost art in the ballet.
Yeah, there's more deserving people than Lana. Like, don't get me wrong, she's great at what she does when she's a manager. It's just she's got no. It's another Eva Marie situation.
Oh, she'll be back soon. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Yeah, but isn't Eva Marie's not coming back as a wrestler, is she?
I don't know.
Anyway,
Pass. She shouldn't be coming back at all.
Eva
yeah,
Marie, if you're
and
watching, I'm sorry.
Bianca Soul surviving. I was gonna go with Bailey and Bianca, but like I think Bailey's gonna get booted out.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. It would make sense actually that Bianca is a sole survivor because she needs that push, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Mm.
that's why I
Richard,
put
what
it.
about you?
She needs that push, therefore she won't get it. Raw to win because I picked SmackDown for the other one and it evens it out. Lana's obviously going out first and Shayna the sole survivor. Easy.
Do you think Shayna will be able to tap out 5 people at once?
Yes.
If that
I'd love to
happens,
see it.
that's your little granular point.
That would be
Yeah.
pretty sick.
I'd love that. I'd love it. She's not even got 5 appendages to be able to do it with, but she'll figure out a way, I'm sure. Maybe she can use her head.
I'll put my neck on the line. I don't reckon she'll submit them all, but I reckon she'll be the one to pin them all or get them all out in the match.
Do you reckon?
And Nia will come in at the end and take the credit and be like, "Yes, Mum! Mum, I've won it!"
Woo! Oh.
I hope
Right.
we're doing the match I'm drawing next.
Good point.
See, this is why I
We'll have
don't
to see what we're...
Tag team match.
We'll have to see. So I've said Team Raw again, just because I really want Lana to be the sole survivor, because I just think it'll be absolutely hilarious. I feel like she's been like knocked down so much for the last 8 weeks that it'd just be so funny to see her as the sole survivor at the end. I really do. But because I said Lana as the sole survivor, I've had to choose Liv to go out first because there was no other options.
There was 9 other options, but I see what you mean.
Wait, Liv wasn't even meant to be in this match.
No, she wasn't. She
It was meant
wasn't.
to be that Chelsea Green, wasn't it?
Yeah. So I picked Liv because she was literally the replacement for someone else. So yeah, that's my reasoning. I don't really have a very strong reason other than I think it will be absolutely hilarious if Lana wins it. So there you go. Right, next match. Let's see if Steve's drawn the right one. It is Bobby versus Sammy.
Yes.
This is an interbrand mid-card championship title match for brand supremacy. There isn't really much story to go along with this, other than it's the US title versus the Intercontinental title. So let's see what your predictions are.
I didn't take a picture of the last match. Sorry, Richard. I've already rubbed it out.
It's fine, it was a terrible drawing anyway.
You just get out.
You might have to draw it after when we stop the podcast, and then you can just slide it in as an afterwards
Wow. With permission.
with permission.
I'm
Can't
ready.
say that. I was saying to Steve before, but I was so back and forth on this. I still can't decide now.
Mm.
So we'll do who wins and then how. So pinfall or submission.
What? Oh yeah, no, I can't use that joke anymore because Bobby does have a submission.
Yeah, well, it has a submission now. Just a hurt lock. Oh God.
I'm just gonna write the word in the middle of whether it's pinfall or submission because I've already drawn my.
No, I can't. Oh my God.
Cool. I'm ready.
Right.
I'm quite happy with my Bobby. Oh no, he needs nipples.
Oh, for God's sake.
Now I'm quite happy with my Bobby.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Ooh.
Wow, I did not think that
Ooh.
you'd go Bobby.
Okay. Alex, let's start with you.
So I've got Bobby, Big Bobby, squashing
Yeah.
little Sammy. I don't know where my finger is. There we go.
Yeah, go on, you're
Little-
pointing to the
little-
right place.
little
gotta be
Sammy
a
sub.
submission.
Oh, I just thought you were saying Sammy was a sub.
Bobby squashes
Yeah,
Sammy
it,
by.
it will
submission.
be in. It will be in this. Bobby's gonna dominate.
Oh, no, don't say it because I was so 50-50 on this match and I just
I mean, you
had
can
to write something down.
change if you want. I don't mind being the other one taking points from this.
Uh,
I've only
Go on.
done this just because Sammy just gets treated like
dirt.
like dirt. I've read something somewhere that he came out with something maybe on Twitter this week that Vince wasn't too happy with. So you know he's going to get punished.
It was probably the old Bobby's got a new finisher called. What was it called, Steve?
Oh, the American way.
The
where
American
it
Way,
takes-
which
yeah.
was just Sammy flaming America for the way they treat other countries.
Yeah.
So I won't be surprised if it was that.
It was probably that. So yeah, Sammy's gonna get punished for that one. So I just reckon it's just gonna be a squash.
Yeah, it's
And,
likely, isn't it? Oh God,
We'll just get 5-star Twitter Sammy afterwards. Just complaining.
healing it up. Yeah, I suppose the thing with Sammy is that even if he loses, he doesn't lose any momentum because all of his whole gimmick is just that he talks a big game.
Yeah.
So he won't really lose much steam. Steve, what do you think? Why have you gone for Bobby?
So I got Big Bobby stood there over. It says hurt because I couldn't be bothered drawing the rest of the hurt business.
Okay.
He wins because USA. Gets pinfall. Retribution get involved, but the hurt business drive them off.
Okay. Yeah,
That's
it's
my-
quite likely actually that Retribution will get involved,
that's what
seeing
I
as
predict.
they've been messing with the hurt business lately, haven't they? So
Oh, wow.
I won't be
So, yeah.
surprised seeing Mustafa Ali.
I tried
Somehow.
to draw. I tried to draw Sammy's beard ginger, but it got mixed with the black and came out brown.
Oh, never mind. Richard,
Yes.
go on. What do you think? Why have you gone for Sammy?
Sammy? I just like the guy. Like, you know, I feel like I've seen too many Bobby matches lately, and it's nice to have Sammy back. And I want to
Yeah.
see another Blue Thunder Bomb because I love that move so much.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's beautiful. And because Steve's picked Bobby, I really want Sammy to win now because Sammy's his boy.
Sammy's my boy. I do love Sammy.
Sammy is his
but-
boy.
I do love Sammy, but I feel like it's Bobby's time.
So wait, if I
Bobby's time.
pick Sammy to win, that's 2-1 to SmackDown so far. I've got.
Yeah.
that is too.
This is why I went for Sammy as well. Because I've already picked Raw to go over twice. So I was like, I can't pick Raw to go over again.
Yeah, but that means you picked Raw to go over in the two biggest matches.
I
Mm.
haven't. Don't worry.
Oh, is there a bigger match coming up?
Yeah, there's bigger matches coming up.
much bigger.
So, yeah, man, we got the tag team titles up next. It's huge. Yeah, so I just felt like Sammy. I didn't want to say Bobby again because then it was just like literally the most Raw dominant pay-per-view ever in my eyes. So I said Sammy would win it. And then I don't even know if Sammy's got a submission. Does he have a submission?
Yeah, it's a lot of submission moves. Not really as a finisher anymore.
Yeah, I was gonna
Oh.
say like, does he have a submission finisher? Because I don't think he does.
The
So I just put pinfall
the
because I don't know if he
insane,
has one. The insane.
the insane headlock,
Oh,
which is a modified leg hold because everything's
So-
modified.
everything's modified. But yeah, I don't know. There wasn't really any thought process behind this. I was so torn between Sammy and Bobby, and I really do think actually Bobby's gonna win, but I just didn't want to. I don't know. Anyway, moving on. We'll go next to the tag team match, which is the New Day versus the Street Profits. So New Day are now on Raw. Street Profits are the SmackDown team. Bit of backstory. So the Profits have been teasing Big E over his old teammates. They've been saying that they're gonna win. And Big E's like, no, no, no. New Day will win. So there's all sorts of weird stuff going between those two. Both teams this past Friday, had an 8-man tag match against Dolph Ziggler, Robert Roode, Sami Zayn, and Baron Corbin, where they couldn't really get along as an 8-man team. As a 4-man team. So Kofi ended up crossbodying Montez Ford, and then the Street Profits basically took the pin from Xavier Woods because he was going to pin. He was going to pin Sammy, and then Angelo Dawkins came in and basically pinned him instead. So let's see who have we gone for. Who are we predicting?
I don't have enough colours.
Being attacked.
You being attacked by a cat? Oh dear. So, well, for this one, we'll do who wins and then who pins who.
Oh, you think it's going to be pinfall, do you?
Well, it doesn't matter. Not necessarily who pins who, but who goes over who.
Yeah, I'm joking.
I
You know
don't
what I mean.
remember seeing any of these use a submission in the last so many months.
No, I've not.
Yeah, you can come to me whenever. I can't be bothered drawing stuff anymore. I got
Okay.
bored of it.
We ready?
No,
I've got a few predictions.
You've been too busy messing with a cat.
Yeah, it's the cat messing with
No,
him.
it wasn't that. I know who I want to win. I'm just trying to figure out the pin bit. I
Cat.
wasn't ready for it.
It's just it's showing the hierarchy in that household. Cat comes first.
Always,
Cat's on top.
always.
Who's
It's
getting
the way it
better
is.
at eating the pin?
Who eats the pin? That is, yeah. The biggest question is who eats the pin. Who
Who
can
likes
eat the
to
pin
eat?
without looking terrible?
Right, I'm ready.
Right, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh,
Look at my drawing. Look how good my drawing is.
it's amazing.
It's
Look at that cut.
3D.
Wow, it's even 3D.
I've got
Wow.
a prediction. I got a prediction on mine.
Right,
There's an extra
Let's-
prediction on her.
Steve, we'll go with you first because I
Okay.
think everyone else has picked the same.
So
Yeah,
And
think
you
we've got
haven't-
one.
I think the New Day will win because the New Day are the better team. Just
Yeah.
because
Aren't they like
Street Profits. Are the basic.
20-time champions?
Exactly.
10 time, 10 time
It'll be hard fought.
The-
The Street Profits will still come out of it looking strong because it'll be a hard fought match, which won't do any damage to them. Kofi goes over Ford. My prediction is that we'll get blue sippy cups for SmackDown,
Ooh.
and that's supposed to be a unicorn.
They do blue solo cups as well.
Yeah,
They do.
solo cups. So I think we'll see the blue ones for SmackDown. That's an extra point, but you know.
Richard,
my prediction.
we'll go to you next.
I'm really coming round to the Street Profits. So I'm gonna support my new favourite tag team because there ain't many to going round.
No, they all get disbanded. Oh,
So,
who do you
yeah,
think is going over?
I
who?
put Ford to pin Xavier Woods.
Yeah,
who's-
I think the three of us actually, barring Steve, put exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So, Alex, what's your thoughts on it? Why have you said the same as the rest of the three sensible ones?
I'm going off the whole thing of the New Day haven't really had chance to be a cohesive unit this year because obviously Xavier's been out injured, whereas Profits have just been killing it because they've been going over. And yeah, I think Ford's gonna go over Xavier because it's just the two from either team that have got the biggest mouths, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want to. I just love seeing Ford do that massive frog splash, like the guy.
So
fly-
good. It's so good.
So-
Like he nearly gets off the screen with how high he gets. It's so cool.
It is very impressive.
Yeah.
I've not
Um,
seen such high flying as like that since my days of watching Lucha Underground.
What,
Oh,
you
I
watched
didn't know
Lucha
you watched
Underground?
Lucha Underground.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah.
Oh my god, you should have told us. Um, yeah, I went for Street Profits as well, but for very different reasons than the two of you. So I honestly think, from a booking standpoint and from a sort of veteran standpoint, that the New Day are going to want to put over the younger team.
That's a good point, you know. Didn't they?
Like,
I am regretting
I
my
can't,
choice.
I honestly can't see Kofi and Woods being like, do you know what? Bury them.
We're having this.
Yeah, we're gonna take this win, bury them, because they're the up and coming, like they're like the new, the new the new day of wrestling, the dawning of a new era of tag team wrestlers, aren't they? And out of between Ford and Dawkins, Ford seems to be the one with the most sort of steam, doesn't it? And the most likability. So I think if anyone's gonna get the actual pin, it's gonna be Montez Ford. And then Kofi is a former world champion, so I can't really see him eating the pin. So then it has to be Woods.
Yeah,
So-
it's hard with the Street Profits, isn't it? Like, because Dawkins is a good wrestler in his own right, but Ford is the star of that team, isn't he?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, but it's always the same way with every tag team for the most
it's like
part.
Kofi. Kofi for ages has been the main guy of the New Day.
Yeah, by
But
far
now-
the standout.
I think that's why they've taken Big E off him, just so he can have that bit of a shine that he never got.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. I agree. There's always one person who's like amazing, and then there's always someone else who sort of sits in the light. It sits out of the limelight.
Yeah.
And it always happens. There's always one star and one shadow, I suppose. Right.
Yeah.
Next match is the women's world title match. So this is Asuka, who is the Raw champion, versus Sasha Banks, who is the SmackDown champion. So not much story again. It's just brand supremacy. Sasha has, however, been getting beatdowns pretty much consecutively for the last 3 SmackDowns, I think, from Carmella. So will Carmella have a part to play? Questions.
Hmm.
Because normally Carmella is in the Women's Survivor Series match, and she has been for the last 4 years, but not this year. Not
Ooh.
this year.
Well, I've already drew my picture, so I'm not going back on it.
So maybe Carmella has a part to play in all of this. So we'll see. So as normal, who wins and then how do they win? Right. Are we ready?
Yes.
Okay. You ready, Rich?
Oh, every time I've done a Roman match, I've drew like a palm tree and everything. I'm gonna get to do that with colours this time.
God's sake.
With a little Paul Heyman behind him.
Can you do Paul Heyman as like an Oompa Loompa?
If
And
I've got
then-
time. If I've got time.
Because it's just because we were talking about Willy Wonka before.
Well, come to me
Oh.
first. Come to me first in this one, and then last next in the next one, and then
Okay, right.
I've got loads more time to draw it.
Right, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh. Oh, okay. Right, Richard, let's start with you.
Well, I can't see how in the space of a couple of months Asuka won't be as dominant over the likes of Sasha and Bayley, and what over that time has Sasha become brave all of a sudden and not afraid of Asuka, because like she was terrified of her last time they were against each other. So I'm just going to stick with that logic. Asuka is a dominant woman, and she will
Mhm.
dominate this match as well.
Yeah. Sound logic there. You can't really argue with that.
Also,
Alex.
I have to pick
Oh, go on.
Asuka because of the brand, because my last match, it would be evens going into the last match then.
How? When we've had 5 matches.
Because I reckon whoever wins the Battle Royale thing will be on the other. So it's got to be even.
Ah,
Yeah. I do that. I agree that way. I think we'll be going into the last match even.
I think that I honestly said this to you before, didn't I? But that Battle Royal I just think Lars Sullivan's gonna win it.
Just Lars.
Straight out, just
his
Lars
own.
Sullivan. Like Lars Sullivan, even if he's not involved, Lars Sullivan's winning it.
What brand is
Is
it?
it?
I don't remember.
He'll
SmackDown, isn't it?
Then it
Yeah.
works out perfectly for what I'm
then
thinking.
he'll then he'll get all giddy and go on the internet and put racist, homophobic stuff and
Yeah, most likely.
start harassing women.
Most likely.
Slap a woman
Um,
backstage on
An
his way out.
absolute piece of poop
Because you know what
he'll-
WWE
nearly
are
swore.
like? They protect people.
who
So-
are bad. Protect bad people, fire good people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, Zelina. You were good. You didn't deserve it. Alex, what do you think?
Are we just taking a massive dump on WWE now, just for fun?
Yeah, why
I mean,
not?
Sure, why not? We're entitled to our opinions, aren't we?
Yeah. No, I'm just asking for future reference.
Yeah, we're allowed to, especially when they protect like neo-Nazis and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. Train of thought's gone. Right, yeah, no.
Look at your board, it'll
There's
help
a
you.
match. There's a match.
There's a board
yeah,
here,
there's a
look at
match. Yeah. I've rubbed it out already.
it. Rookie mistake.
I
I
don't
know. I wanted him to come to me first on this one, so I could rub it out and start drawing my next match, like I asked him.
Nah, can't do that.
I already asked.
right.
He said yeah when I asked you. Go on, Alex. sorry.
Shut up, I'm talking.
Ah,
Right, yeah, Asuka. Just because you reminded me of Carmella getting involved with Sasha recently. So I've gone for Asuka pinfall just because I think Carmella's going to take out Sasha and take away the attempt at a submission. So Asuka's just going to like capitalize on Sasha being knocked out. And yeah, like Richard said,
Oh.
I don't see
My
Sasha
door's
suddenly going,
ringing.
"Oh yeah, Asuka's nobody." So,
my door's ringing. But one sec.
He always interrupts you mid-flow, doesn't he, Alex? He's terrible.
he never. Oh, just.
He did take his headphones off, didn't
Yeah.
he? Just listening to us in the other room.
Oh god. I can't cope with his drawings.
Can't believe he bought whiteboard markers.
I know. Oh, I don't know how he affords anything because he's just blows all of his money on crap.
Oh,
Stop. Shh. Stop talking about him.
I'll make sure I edit that bit out.
You don't have to. I'll just let.
It's good. It's good job he's not recording.
Right. Okay. Ready to go. Is it my turn?
No, it's
I
Alex
don't know.
still. You interrupted him.
It's Alex still. Yeah, you interrupted Alex.
Sorry, Alex.
From the top!
I thought you'd carry on.
Yeah. Asuka win pinfall. Sasha get knocked out by Carmella. Done.
Bam. Perfect. Right, stay. Go on. As soon as you've been moaning.
You wanted me to draw an Oompa Loompa, right? If you didn't let me go first, you don't get your Oompa Loompa.
Listen, right. How much board space does an Oompa Loompa take?
It takes time. So, Asuka, green eyes and stuff. Sasha, there, pinfall. SmackDown wins. No shenanigans until after the match. Just a good wrestling match.
I can't believe you've gone for Sasha. You crazy man.
Because
Right.
she can't take the loss at this point. She
Uh,
can't. She's
we'll
starting
see.
to.
Just let your
starting
time
to-
breathe then.
We'll see.
I don't know what you said.
We'll see. We'll see. Right,
Anyway.
I went for Asuka for pinfall and I had the exact same thoughts as you, Alex. In that Carmella's going to come in and interfere in the match. She's going to sort of squander that opportunity for Asuka to get Sasha into the Asuka lock, and Asuka's just going to be like, pinfall then,
Yeah.
and then take the pinfall. I will be very surprised if Sasha wins this match. Very, very surprised.
Does
Because-
it really make sense for someone to come in and spoil it for their own brand though?
That's why I think there's going
That's
to be no
why.
shenanigans.
Yeah, that's
Well-
why Steven's thinking it's going to be post shenanigans.
Maybe, but then even
It's-
what if?
I mean, we haven't seen it before because Dean helped the Shield one year take out AJ just because they had beef.
I feel like there's precedent for it,
Yeah.
and I also feel like the precedent was a while back, so it would be fresh to do it again. To have like someone come, and to be honest, maybe it's just an Americanism, and I can't understand it as a Brit, but it just feels like so patriotic to be like, yeah, my brand, yeah, gonna support my brand no matter what, even if I hate them all. It's my brand, woo! Like, you've got your own grudges and beefs with people. Why? What does it matter if you're both on SmackDown? Like, you got beef with Sasha, go and attack Sasha. Don't matter if she's on SmackDown or not. But that's my opinion.
True.
Are you referring to the SmackDown invasions on Raw in the previous years when Bailey was a face, and it's like, why is Bailey being a heel?
Basically, yeah. Like, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, but if you're on that brand, you're employed by that brand. Why would you annoy that brand that pays you?
Yeah, but why would you buddy up with people you hate
Why-
to do it?
Why would you like? Do you ever think you're going to get a title opportunity if you squander your brand's chances of winning Survivor Series?
Yeah, because
Logically.
I don't think
Well,
WWE think that way.
Retribution.
Yeah, Retribution.
Yeah, true. Yeah. Well, they are technically hired, aren't they? So
They are technically
They're all
hired.
under contract for Raw.
exactly.
They just
yeah.
attack the Raw
Yeah.
people. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, right, final match. We have got the men's World Heavyweight Championship match. So this is Drew McIntyre. It's not Randy Orton anymore. Drew McIntyre is the Raw champion, and Roman Reigns is the SmackDown champion. Drew is now a 2-time champion. Everybody, woohoo! Well done, Drew. Golf clap. So, Drew beat Randy on Monday.
I've nothing against you, Drew, but like they shouldn't have took it off you in the first. I'm only shaking my head because they shouldn't have took it off you in the first place.
Well, on the plus
It
side,
cost me points, and I would have won the last predictions if.
on the plus side, we got to see Drew come out looking like he was a part of what's it called? What's that film? Braveheart. He looked
Yeah.
like he was someone from
I think
Braveheart.
one of the
He's come out in
YouTube
the blue,
comments on that
in
video
the blue
was
kilt.
it was
and the
a
Claymore.
WrestleMania entrance.
Yeah,
It was a bit.
it was
a
his WrestleMania entrance, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was
pretty
probably in.
cool.
It was probably in the post because everything takes so long to get posted now because of Corona. So probably just waiting for it to arrive.
It was quarantined.
It was quarantined for the last 6 months.
I think your cat wants
Um,
to get out, Steve.
Oh well, can wait for me. No.
Wait.
Oh look, is that? Was he actually trying to get out?
Yeah, he was touching the door.
Oh, well,
So,
never mind. Let him out.
There was a contract signing on Friday. Friday just gone between Roman and Drew, where Roman decided he was going to sit at the head of the table and take Adam Pearce's seat because he's, he's that type of person now. Drew said that he was ready to face Roman, but Roman called Drew the number 2, who only appears when Roman's busy. Drew did not look very happy about this. So they've got some very intense. They had some very intense eye action as they stared at each other going into this match. And then, yeah, very fiery personalities here. So, who is going to win this match? I need to write down my prediction.
I'm gonna do something brave.
I've put a bit of a naughty word on it, but I've
Oh
censored
no!
it.
Have you censored it using stars and asterisks?
I have censored it using
Oh.
stars and asterisks.
Well
wouldn't-
done.
Just make sure you don't actually say it.
I wonder if my prediction's braver than Steve's.
You can tell what the word is, though.
I mean, it depends if you said that Paul Heyman's going to come in for a cheeky pinfall and win the title.
doesn't make-
Damn it!
Win the title.
Because all you have to do is ask for a title opportunity. So if Paul Heyman just asks, then maybe he shall receive. Right.
I-
Anyway.
I predicted that Johnny's going to show up on the pay-per-view after him
Yeah.
offering out every single wrestler on the last episode.
Yeah, he needs
Oh,
to.
I think
He's,
I'm being stupid. I feel like
he's
changing
coming for
it.
Vault. He's going for Vault, isn't he? He wants to take on Champa. He also wants to fight Randy Orton. He's got in for everyone, Johnny.
That's why he's driven back to Manchester today. He's gone to the airport. He's...
yeah.
The
Breaking
timing
a
makes
quarantine to
sense.
go for a championship match.
Okay.
Oh, right, are we ready?
Yeah.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
I changed my mind. I wasn't brave. I wasn't brave enough.
You weren't brave enough. Oh, Randy.
Afterwards,
Deep-
if for
deep
Drew,
Drew.
Roman wins.
Ah.
Roman wins, lol.
Oh God. Right, let's start with Richard. Go on, Rich.
It's just gonna be a good like the reason I said I was being brave was because I actually originally put Roman submission
Oh.
because
Bloody hell, that's brave.
I feel like he's really, although he's been like a dominant win, I feel like he's really been struggling to put people away,
Yeah.
and I really like the guillotine that he's been doing like a lot.
Yeah, that's so good.
So I really wanted to go
Oh.
with that, but I'm not brave enough to put.
Now,
I want to win.
now that you've said
so-
it, I can actually see Roman winning by just completely like TKO.
Mm.
He just like completely just chokes out Drew, and Drew just doesn't answer for
I ca-
the hand.
I could see that if it was Randy, if it was Roman versus Randy, but I can't see them having Drew lose like that.
Well, the reason I'm thinking that is because Drew would never tap.
Yeah.
Drew would always try and power out to kick out before 3. I feel like the only way Drew's going to lose is if he's not conscious.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's my
you
reasoning
can't-
now.
You couldn't have Drew kick out of so many F5s
Yeah.
at Mania and then feed him to Roman. and
I
just
didn't.
have
I didn't put Roman to win though, Alex.
You haven't
that.
put
No,
Roman
I'm
to win
saying
that
like
three.
I'm saying like in the logistics of it, like you couldn't
Yeah.
you couldn't present him in the way that you have done.
Yeah.
I wish I put submission now.
Oh, Richard, you
I
could have
was
got
being
some.
brave, and then
You
I
could have got some juicy points.
chickened out.
Oh, never mind. Right. Alex, come to you next.
Yeah. I'm banking on somebody coming in and messing up a match for someone. If it doesn't happen in the last match, it's going to happen. Like if it doesn't happen in the previous match, it's going to happen in this match. And I think they're just going to carry on this stupid thing with Randy, because he's teased the Fiend going after Randy.
They
now,
have
haven't
teased
they?
the Fiend going after Randy, and they've been teasing Sheamus and Drew as well.
Yeah. No, right. I've written it down. I'm gonna have to stick with it. Yeah, Randy's gonna come in, do something stupid, and Roman's gonna get the pinfall because Roman wins. Lol.
To be fair,
Probably
Alex, like of all the people that have said, "Oh, I could see this person intervening in this match and messing it up for their own brand," I feel like Randy's the most. I don't care about my brand. I just want, he's very selfish in
Yeah.
what he does.
Yeah.
So I agree with you there, Alex, a little bit.
I feel like everyone's had
do
a
you think?
showing from their cat, and I haven't got a cat. Richard, if you watch it, Richard, editing the cat.
It's subtitles.
Yeah, no, I agree with you there, Rich. I think out of everyone, Randy's probably the only one likely to scupper his own brand's plans, isn't he, really? Right, go on, Steve. Let's
Okay.
hear it from the man himself.
I was just eating some peanut butter. So it's in the usual scenario. We have the usual palm tree and all that. So here's Randy doing an RKO to Drew. Drew is, as you can see here, Drew is impaling an Oompa Loompa Paul Heyman, which kind of looks like a mix of the Joker and Donald Trump.
Yeah, it does.
Roman stood over here and he just says, "Okay," like he's a bit confused. Uso's down here because he's all little, and I put no contest because it all just breaks up. Oh, the referee can't control anything.
Is it all gonna kick off?
It all kicks off. Throw it up on the screen in word art.
Okay.
all kicks off.
Can we get like a sound effect that goes "Prum, prum, prum, prum," when he does it?
1 second. Let me see. Just give me a sec. So yeah, I think it's gonna end in a no contest. Oh, I used to have
Rich is already thinking, I'm just gonna edit out this idiot.
Yeah.
No, I used to have
if
an-
you're watching this, when he makes this sound effects, just mute it for a second.
No, I used to have an air horn app on my phone, but I
An
don't have it anymore.
airphone.
iPhone, the new style of phone. So yeah, no contest. It all kicks off. The referee can control it. It just ends, and there's no more Paul Heyman, as you can see.
So you've literally got like nobody winning the match.
No contest.
Damn.
So what do you
okay.
reckon overall then? Do you reckon it's gonna be 3-3 or?
Yeah, and everyone's just going to be unhappy, and it's just going to be a bit of a bad night for everyone. A night that we all looked at initially and was like, "Wow, this could be really great," and then everyone's just going to be a bit sad.
Yeah.
And then the Undertaker comes down, and just tombstones everyone to end the night.
Yeah, and he's like, I was on SmackDown.
Right,
they
we'll
win."
predict the Undertaker in a bit when we've finished talking about this, because I've got something I want to
Oh
ask
yeah,
you about.
I
the
know
Undertaker.
exactly. Yeah. Okay, go. Sorry. I
Right.
know what my prediction is.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I've gone for Roman, just because it's Roman Reigns. It's the face of the company, even when he's a heel. So they're not gonna make him lose, are they? Let's be honest.
No.
The only way that I can see Drew winning is by some kind of crazy sort of running by someone else who then squanders it for Roman. There's absolutely no way Drew wins this clean. To be honest, I don't even think Roman wins it clean. Maybe we'll see Jey Uso again.
You
I
were
know-
all sorry to interrupt. You were saying about Bray interrupting, but Bray's on Raw and Roman's on SmackDown. Who was saying the Bray stuff before?
No,
Nope.
they teased Bray going after Randy.
Oh, yeah, but Randy's right. Okay, yeah.
Don't listen
Sorry.
to what we say.
No, I don't. I don't never listen. I'm just here to draw things, really.
And interrupt us.
Yeah, I've not got to talk much because I was spending so much time drawing. I was like, now I'll interrupt. Go on, Liam. Sorry.
I know,
Sure,
yeah.
Robertson.
God, wow. Yeah. So I think Roman wins by pinfall, but I don't think it's going to be clean. So yeah, there we go. Right. Last thing that I wanted to speak to you about, and I want you to predict. At what point in the night do you think they will do the Undertaker's farewell speech?
No.
So do you think it'll be
Do you
in
want me to
like, the first hour, the second hour, or the third hour,
do you want me to write it down, or do you want?
or like, well,
just
we'll just go through and just discuss it. So do you
Are we
think it'll be
just discussing it?
yeah? So at the beginning, in the middle, or at the end? What do you think, Alex?
I think it's going to be at the end because if they're going to do like a weird finish, it makes sense to have like a bit of a nice thing to end the show. And he'll do his little fist up and the lightning thing, won't he? And then that'll be your last image.
Yeah.
ever until you see him on Good Morning Britain.
Yeah, until he gets paid enough to return to Saudi Arabia to take on Goldberg again.
Yeah, he was on he was on Good Morning Britain the other day.
What's that?
He was on Hot
He's on
Ones as well.
TikTok now.
Yeah, I know he was on Hot Ones, but I didn't know he was on Good Morning Britain.
Yeah, he's on all of it. He's on everything. He's getting around now. The curtain's well and truly been flung back, and he's getting everywhere.
He's alive.
Well, at
The
least
man
he,
lives.
at least he moves around the interviews faster than he moves around the ring. Jesus Christ. Richard, what do you think?
What did Alex say last?
He said he's going to come on last.
I'm gonna go just before the. Can I go like just before the main event?
Damn it,
Oh,
I was
yeah,
going to say that. That is exactly what
fine.
I was going to say.
Yeah.
I agree. I
Yeah.
agree.
Just before the main event. And you agree as well, Steve, just before the main event.
So yeah, I think he's going to be just before the main event. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. He's going to do a speech, and then we're going to hear a guitar, and Elias is going to walk out. After his speech, Elias is going to come down and sing a little song about the.
Can you give
Undertaker.
us a demonstration using your guitar? What's going to happen?
He's going to sit there and go. It's not plugged in. I'm just going to
I think he hits a B card.
a B card. Okay. Anyway. So basically,
Hello, I'm
What
Maya.
just happened then? Did you panic? Could you not do a V?
I don't know. I know all the other ones. I've not been playing for very long. I've only been playing for a few months.
You said this on the first episode we did.
That was only a few months ago. That was only a few months ago. What was I gonna say? So yeah, Elias is gonna
Elias
come
comes out.
down. Then we end it off with the Undertaker hitting a tombstone, doing his pose, and walking out.
Yeah, I was also thinking that this would happen, to be quite honest. But I thought it would be in the middle of the pay-per-view. So like in the second hour, that we would get the Undertaker to come out, and then do his farewell, do his final bit. We'd have like Triple H come out and talk some stuff, and then we'd have Elias come out and interrupt, and then the Undertaker would just tombstone Elias. So, yeah,
Fair enough.
we'll see if any of that happens.
Oh, that's what a B card is. Ah. It's the A shape, but
A on the
bad
second
fucking
fret,
Yeah. Ah, okay.
Ainsley's
So that's-
Ainsley's spinning in his grave right
It,
now.
it literally says the first line. It's not usually one of the first cards you learn, but that's probably why, because I didn't know. Okay. Anyway, great news.
Spinning in his grave.
Just put-
Ainsley, you watching this?
Don't joke
Nick
about
the
that.
light.
Don't joke about that. He's ill.
I know he's ill.
He's got the
I was gonna
he's
wear
got the bad one.
I was gonna wear my mask to this
Oh, has
one.
he got
and
the
be
bad
like,
one?
Yeah,
Oh.
he's got the Rona.
Oh, Ainsley, I hope you get better soon. No one told me you had that. We've been here cracking jokes all this time about you being poorly. Sorry. Right. Thank you. Okay, so
it on.
we are at the end of our predictions for this pay-per-view. If you would like to share your opinions and your predictions, please do so down in the comments. I would love to see what other people predict. If you think that we are correct, great. If you think we are incorrect,
Yeah,
you're wrong. We're always
you're
correct.
right. You're right when you're talking about me.
You're entitled to your own opinions, even if they're wrong. So,
Yeah, Alex.
thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time. Goodbye.
bye.
Have a nice life.
He looks like the Fiend.